Hey fiends, welcome back to Evie's Movie Nook. I'm Evie, and today I'm going over all the physical media that I own that I, as of today, still have not seen yet, ever. Okay, so I didn't realize how much I actually have that I have not ever seen yet. And this is across all of my physical media. This is horror, this is franchises, I've got a TV show, sci-fi, like my entire collection. I apologize for my voice. I am sick-ish, and you'll probably hear my kid coughing in the background too, because he's been sick for a few days now. So anyway, caught it from his big brother. Yay. So anyway, I'm going to start with the non-horror stuff and go from there. So I figure the easiest to get out of the way first is the TV show, which is Dexter. This is the only TV show that I own physically that I have not yet watched. I hear really good things about it. It's not the entire, like it is the whole series, obviously, but it's not the newer. Like there isn't there like one or two more Dexter series that came after this series? I don't know. But anyway, never watched it. Don't know if I'm going to anytime soon because I'm really into my comfort. And between The Haunting of Hill House, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, The X-Files, and then probably Game of Thrones, I don't know, like those are my comfort shows and I seem to cycle through those. But I do have other shows that I like to watch, but I haven't done this yet. So I'm going to talk about this franchise outside of my horror franchises that I own, because this is the only one that I own that is not horror, and that's American Pie. I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen the first one. This is the 8-film collection. I don't know if there's any more than 8 because I haven't kept up with it. But if there's more, whatever. I probably don't really care, but I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen the first one, and there's 8 here, so I need to get to 7 of them. I'm not sure how good they are after like American Wedding and American Reunion, because I'm pretty sure that's when the cast, like, you get Eugene Levy and that's about it, as far as I know. Like I said, I've never seen it. So okay, now I'm going to do my sci-fi that I haven't seen, and this is actually really funny because I'm a massive Star Trek fan, and I have never seen Star Trek Nemesis. I haven't really heard much good about it anyway, but I love the Next Generation crew. They are my second favorite crew, which is funny because I grew up on the Next Generation, but then when Voyager came out, that was like my pinnacle. Then I have Signs. I have never seen. I don't like Mel Gibson, but whatever. There are still movies of his that I like Fat Man was really funny. So yeah, anyway, so Signs I still haven't seen yet, but I heard is really, really good. The new The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves, I haven't watched that one yet. Then I have the entire Divergent series. I have all 3 of them, have not watched a single one yet. We have every live action Michael Bay Transformers movie except for the first one. I do own the first one. I'm so excited that I have the second one in Steelbook. I have my bestie to thank for that. She found it while she was shopping at the pawn shop uptown one day, and her and I we're suckers for our Steelbooks, right? So she found this, I believe, for $5. So, and it works perfectly, great condition. So very, very excited for that. I don't own Bumblebee. I have not seen Bumblebee, but I don't own it, so obviously I can't show it off. I also do have the animated Transformers movie, because of course I'm an 80s baby, so of course I have to have the best Transformers movie to ever exist, and that is the animated one from the 80s. That was just incredible. So I'm glad that I have that in my collection. I don't own the two new Transformers movie, which are Rise of the Beasts and Transformers 1. I don't own those. I heard meh about Rise of the Beasts, but I'm gonna watch it eventually anyway. I heard Transformers 1 was really good though. So anyway, that is my sci-fi collection. Now these ones are just random, there's only a few, and then I'm gonna get to my horror. So first of all, we have Batman and Harley Quinn. Then we have Drive. This one, everyone goes on about how amazing it is, Bedazzled. I know when I watch this, I will love it. It's just a matter of getting to it. I'm so wrapped up in watching horror that I never get to my other genres that I own. Whiplash. This I've seen a couple of clips of. I love J.K. Simmons ever since I saw him in Juno. Then I have this. This isn't a movie per se. This is the stage production of The Phantom of the Opera at the Royal Albert Hall in celebration of 25 years. So I love The Phantom of the Opera. This is actually the third copy of The Phantom of the Opera that I have. I have the original from, I believe it's 1925, I think. And then I have the one with Gerard Butler and Emmy Rossum, which was incredible. I love that Phantom of the Opera. I don't care what anybody says. Then I have Disturbia. So next we have another recommendation from my bestie is The Boy Next Door. And then the last one is Corpse Bride. I cannot believe that this is a Tim Burton movie that I have not yet watched. I love Tim Burton. He's one of my favorite directors. I love his style. All right, let's get into some horror. So we're gonna start with the horror franchises. I'm gonna start with Critters. I had them all. I believe this is all of them. There's 5, right? So there's the 4 film movie collection and then Critters Attack. I have not watched any of these. I just picked up Phantasm. I found this at the thrift store, or not the thrift store, sorry, the pawn shop for $5. Paranormal Activity, I've only seen the first one, but I have all 6 movies in this one case. The complete collection of Chucky. For some reason, I cannot find. So this is, it ends with The Curse of Chucky. I do have The Cult of Chucky. I just have no idea. It was supposed to be in a case, like a separate case than this. I'm just gonna check to make sure I didn't put it in here. Oh, I did. Okay. For some reason, The Cult of Chucky is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Anyway, okay, yeah. I have the complete collection of Chucky. I've only ever seen Child's Play, the first one. I'm not a huge Chucky fan, but I do want to watch all of them. I do love Jennifer Tilly, so, but then again, who doesn't? Next we have the complete collection of Underworld, and one of my discs is falling out. That's always fun. Oh, it's broken, that's why. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I've only ever seen the first movie of Underworld. Not my favorite vampire franchise. My beloved Scary Movie. I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them except for 5, because Scary Movie 4, I believe, has my favorite scene in the entire franchise. I'm pretty sure it's 4. If it's not 4, then it's 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. When the guy, he's the bigger guy with the dreads, he runs into the scene carrying a shovel and then he cocks it like a shotgun and shotgun shells fly out. favorite scene in the Scary Movie franchise. The last, I have 4 cases, but there is a 5th one in one of these cases. This is The Purge. Never seen them, not one of them, but I have the entire collection. So that is my horror franchises. Now let's move on to my horror collection, and I'm pretty sure they're all horror. There's a couple that are questionable though, because I've never heard of them before. They were given to me by my best friend, so we'll see. I didn't realize how long this video was going to be, my goodness. Alright, so first thing, I don't know if this is horror or if this is action or what it is, but this is Doomsday. I do have it in with my horror movies, but I had no idea if it actually is. Well, it says the director of The Descent, and it's an action-packed thrill ride. I've never even read the back of this. Crazy, right? Cabin Fever. Never seen it. You guys are gonna beat me for this one. An American Werewolf in London. I have never actually watched too many werewolf movies. I can say without a shadow of a doubt though, my favorite one is Ginger Snaps. I don't care, I don't have to see any other werewolf movies to know that Ginger Snaps is my favorite werewolf movie. And it's Canadian to boot, just like moi. So that's exciting, but I've never seen this one. So I definitely have to get to that soon. The People Under the Stairs. I'm really disappointed in myself for this one because I love me some Wes Craven. Scream is my favorite franchise. Scream, the first Scream, 1996, is my favorite movie of all time ever. But I mean, Wes Craven doesn't always come out with bangers either, but I've heard this is a really good one, so the fact that I haven't gotten to this yet is really disappointing. Okay, The Collection. I also have The Collector. I have watched it. I have not watched the sequel, The Collection. Okay, The Host. Never seen it. I don't know if this is... It says on par with Jaws. I don't know if I would consider this sci-fi or horror. If it's a sci-fi horror, then I would put it with my sci-fi because that's where my Event Horizon and Flatliners are. But I have no idea. All right, this one, it's a triple pack, but the only movie that I have in there is Needful Things. Is that a Stephen King movie? I think that's a Stephen King movie. But anyway, never seen it. Next one, I believe this was also recommended by my bestie, The Bye Bye Man. We saw it at the pawn shop together and she's like, hey, you should probably pick that up. It's really good. So I will get to it eventually. Again, another one you people are going to be very disappointed in me for. Prom Night 2. Never seen it. I have seen the first one. The first one I had to stream because I don't own it yet. The physical copy so far has been really expensive to find, like just for the Blu-ray. So I haven't grabbed it yet. I did have the remake in my collection, but when I watched it, I really didn't like it, so I gave it away. But I've heard Prom Night 2 is also really, really good. So I'm excited to get to that one as well. This is another one that I don't know if it's a horror or not. The Order, this is another one that I got from my bestie. Again, I don't think I've ever read the back of this one either, so yeah. This one I'm actually really excited to get to, House of Wax. This is the remake. I'm excited because of the whole watch Paris Hilton die thing. I'm a huge fan of Repo the Genetic Opera, and one of the things that I love so much about that movie is that Paris Hilton's face falls off. So, I mean, where can you go wrong? This one is a double pack. I have seen Hollow Man. I actually saw that in the theater when it first came out, but I haven't seen the sequel, Hollow Man 2. This is another one I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't watched yet, is Ma. Victor Crowley, this one, I've only seen the first Hatchet movie. I think I saw half of the second one, but I was at my best friend's house and I had to get home in order to get home for my kids when they were coming home. So I didn't get to watch all of the second Hatchet movie. So I've never watched Victor Crowley because I believe this is the 4th one of the franchise, and I'm not going to watch the 4th without watching the first 3. But I do intend to actually buy the entire franchise on Steelbook, which I'm excited about. I've got that on my Amazon wish list. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like this one, Gretel and Hansel. I do love my fairy tales, especially when they have that extra horror element. And I say extra because we all know that fairy tales are pretty horrific anyway. But anyway, I don't know how much I'm gonna like this. I've seen clips of it before, and the clips that I've seen seemed kind of boring to me. But I figured I'd pick this up anyway and give it a try because I do love my fairy tales. This one, Wrong Turn. I know. First of all, this is an extremely popular movie. Second of all, it has my girl Eliza Dushku in it, and I love her. Like, I love her. Not obsessed, not a stalker. I just really love her. I think she's fantastic. And I cannot believe that I have not watched this one yet. But the problem is, I'm not overly big on the Southern hillbilly horror. Like, I feel like you can only do Inbred Hicks so much before it just gets recycled over and over. But I have to watch it because Eliza's in it. And as far as I know, she is the final girl. So I will get to that eventually. The Birds. I don't understand why I have not yet watched The Birds. This one, it's a 5-movie cult classic. These are all black and white movies. I have watched The Devil Bat and House on Haunted Hill. I have not yet watched White Zombie, The Last Man on Earth, and The Bat. So I haven't watched these 3 yet. I've watched these 2. Next one is When a Stranger Calls. I'm pretty sure this is a remake because I'm pretty sure the original is like a classic, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Don't Breathe 2. I have the first one. I have watched the first one. I have not watched the sequel yet. This is a triple terror collection of Stephen King. I've watched The Shining and I've watched It. I've seen It when I was a kid. I literally bought this for The Shining. So obviously I've watched it already. And it was good, but I still prefer Stanley Kubrick's version. But what I haven't seen is this Salem's Lot remake. And I don't think anybody even realizes that that freaking exists. Now another Stephen King collection. This is a 6-film collection. And I bought this one specifically for Sleepwalkers because that was a movie that my mom introduced me to when I was a kid, which is really interesting, let me tell you. But the movies that I haven't seen in this collection are Apt Pupil, Bag of Bones, Secret Window. I have seen Sleepwalkers, I have seen Christine, and I have seen Stand By Me. Now I have these 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. We have Texas Chainsaw and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. I do not own the whole franchise. I do have Texas Chainsaw Massacre Original on Steelbook Blu-ray, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 on DVD, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think it was 2003, remake on DVD. Sorry, my camera cut off. But yeah, these are the only 2 that I own that I have not yet seen yet. Okay, moving on. The Amityville Horror Triple Feature. I have seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3. Not sure how good it is. Amityville 3, The Demon, whatever. Next, Piranha. As you can see, it used to be a Blockbuster movie. I found this at the pawn shop. I don't know if this is supposed to be a remake or if this is an original or what, but anyway, Piranha. Never seen it. This one I'm really excited to get to. I found this Sharktopus, brand spanking new, still in the package, for like $2 at the pawn shop. I am stoked. The first time I heard of this one, I believe, was from Joe Bob. So yes, yeah, Roger Corman. Yeah, it must have been the episode when they had Roger Corman on. All right, this again, you're gonna be really disappointed in me. Poltergeist 2 and 3. I honestly can't remember if I've seen the entirety of Poltergeist 2 or if I've only ever seen clips. Not a clue. I know for a fact I haven't seen 3, but 2, not 100% sure. Next we have R.I.P.D. This one I bought quite a while ago as well. I love me some Ryan Reynolds. Jeff Bridges is always fun too, but haven't watched it yet. And I was so excited to pick this up too when I grabbed it, and I still haven't seen it. What does that tell you? All right, just a couple more to go. 3 more. So, The Eye with Jessica Alba. This one seems really interesting. I have had it again for a while, and I just haven't put it on. But this definitely seems like it's up my alley, so I'm excited to get to that. Brahms, The Boy 2. I watched the first one, I believe it was during the Hauntathon that I did, because it's supposed to be a ghost movie, is it not? And then the last one, Rasen. I believe this is supposed to be the Japanese sequel to The Ring, or Ringu. I'm not 100% sure. It says one of the films that inspired The Ring. So maybe this is like the first ever. Okay. Interesting. I picked this up because it was a Japanese horror movie. And I assumed it had to do with The Ring, so I'm excited for that. So that is every movie that I own, or every piece of physical media, I should say, that I own, that I have never seen. And I didn't realize that it was actually that vast. This is gonna take me a while to get through, because I'm going to do 2 marathons with these. I'm going to do complete franchise marathons, or I should say a complete franchise marathon. I'm telling you, I cannot talk today. This is crazy. Anyway, so I will do my complete franchise marathon, and then I'm going to do the individual movie marathon. But what I'm gonna do with all of them too, like, oh, you know what I totally forgot? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I actually forgot this. My Resident Evil franchise. I've only ever seen the first movie of Resident Evil. So I really do like that movie too. That's not my favorite zombie movie, but it's up there. So I definitely need to watch the entire franchise. And on top of that, I have all of the Resident Evil CGI movies as well to watch. I can't believe I forgot to add those. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be doing franchise watch and then the individual movie watch, and make sure I watch everything that I own, because it's not fair to have all these things and not watch them. Like I said about Dexter though, I don't know when I'm going to get to Dexter. I will eventually, I'm sure, but for now, I just want to focus on the movies, the TV. TV is my wind down time. That's what I do before I go to sleep every night. Like, I always watch a movie in the evening after the kids go to bed. And then when I go to bed, I throw on an episode or 2 of whatever series I'm watching at the time. So right now I'm watching Buffy. So with Dexter, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. but I'm not sure exactly what I should be doing first. I don't know if I should do the individual movie-thon first or if I should do the franchise movie-thon first. So maybe you guys can help me out with that. Maybe leave in the comments below if you think I should do the franchises first or the individual movies first. Because I really don't know. Normally I would say I feel like I should do the franchises first because that way I know basically what to expect and it's kind of a comfort thing, but camera cut off on me again. Anyway, so yeah, just let me know what you think and I will go from there. Right now I'm in the middle of a zombie-thon. I'm actually almost smack dab in the middle. So the zombie-thon, I've got 30 movies to get through, so it's one movie a night. Except for on the days like, so I'm kind of doing this thon with my best friend as well. And there are some movies that one of us will own and the other won't. So on those, when we get to those movies, we do have to watch them together. So generally I'll go over to her place during the day, on a day when the kids are out, and we'll watch like a part 1 of the zombie-thon, and then later in the evening when I do my one movie of the evening, then we'll do a part 2 for the zombie-thon. But for the most part, it's one movie a night, 30 movies. I just did movie 12 last night, which was 28 days later. Tonight will be 28 weeks later, sorry, I had to think. And then tomorrow, the bestie and I are going to the theater for 28 years later, which I'm hoping will also, film a video for that one. So anyway, that's that. That is that. I'm just rambling at this point now. So thank you for checking out this long ass video. I was not expecting it to be this long. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll see you another time. All right. Thank you. Stay spooky.